quick demonstration. Let's go to the menu. As you can see, this is just the site ID, where the site ID would go on the top. So each time you go and take a look at the menu, it's quite obvious which site you're looking at. So these items haven't changed, but I added another item in the end. So if you want to initialize, just press up. So wrap all the way back to the last item. So for initialization, we have the pre-sample purge time, collection duration, post-sample search time, site ID, flume type, and exit. So the first one here, you'll be allowed to enter a number and it'll get recorded. For example, if I just found to say 4500 second, and if I check again, it's 45. If I just enter without just push enter without any number, it actually retains 4500. So it's kind of a nice feature. Okay, here for collection duration, you can say 500 and enter. Now collection duration is 500. Okay, and also post sample purge. Do just enter a number. If you make a mistake, you can actually just press C here. So you can erase everything. Say maybe 5400 instead of 5600. So C is the erase, and then enter 5400. Okay, so next page, the site ID. At the moment, I set it to numbers. So let's do site ID. So for example, if I just want to enter my zip code as a site ID, I can just go ahead 56304, and D is the dot, and A is the minus sign, and again C is cancel. So you can just delete these if you want. So I can just say 1200. I don't really know the very last 4 digits, but that's basically just giving you an idea how this works out. So if you just enter that and look at it, so now it's been changed. And if you just enter, it would not change the site ID. So let's just take a look. So it still stays the same as the last one I entered. Okay, so now flume type. This is the part I'm not 100% sure what you exactly wanted. So here's the list you provided, and I have these different flumes, and I'm imagining that for each flume there's a different set of polynomial coefficients, so up to the third power of the FF stage, down to 0th power. So if you just select one of them, and if you select the custom, which is the very last item here, flume number 7, and you'll be prompted to enter the coefficients. They're already listed here. These I just entered just some random numbers so we can see. This was what I entered yesterday, and between a couple power cycles, and it was saved in EEPROM, so it still stays. And if you don't want to change, just press enter, and it'll pop up the next factor. And the next factor, say if I want to change it to -6 something, so I'll go with a -6. The decimal point 6.0012. There are 4 digits after decimal, so if you want to enter another digit, it will actually finish this entry. Or if you just press enter, you'll finish the entry as well. So let's do, if I just want to enter another digit, but it's already full, 4 digits after decimal, it'll actually not take that number. Let's go enter, and that's the very last number. So if I just go back and look at the flume type and use custom again, that's the first number, second number, third number, and it cuts off to 4 digits after decimal. We can certainly make an adjustment on that, but this is currently what's happening, 4 digits after decimal, plus or minus. Okay, There we go. And if I press exit, it goes back to the main menu, and now the top is already changed to the new site ID. And I can, for example, I can restart just to show you that. Okay, let's look at this. Just exit and start. Well, these numbers are definitely from some random collection of these sensors. Okay, so if I just go into the menu again, the site ID is basically it's persistent, and also all the initialization factors here, 4500, persistent, and everything else. This one, did I enter 500? Yep. And the other one is probably 4200 or 5400. Excuse me. And also the flume type is persistent as well. You want to just check on the custom parameters. This one, that one didn't change. This one did change. This one stayed the same. And it's all saved in the EEPROM. So anytime there's a power failure, and then if the power restores, and this will actually just reload these factors instead of losing them. Okay, that was all. Thank you.